In 2024, we're witnessing a startling escalation in the number of flood disasters engulfing our planet. This rise in calamitous events is no mere coincidence. It's a manifestation of the intricate dance between weather patterns and climate shifts, a dance that's becoming increasingly erratic and unpredictable. We're seeing more intense rainfall events, accompanied by fierce winds, causing rivers to overflow and dams to breach. The result? Devastating floods that submerge cities and uproot lives. From the torrential downpours that turned streets into rivers, to the storm-triggered floods in Oman's Kurayat city, we're seeing the same story unfold in parts of the world. The UAE, Antalya, and Indonesia too have borne the brunt of these waterlogged nightmares. This surge in flood disasters is a stark reminder of the changing world we live in. No corner of the earth is immune, as cities from Erbil to Oman, UAE, Antalya, and Indonesia can attest. Follow our page for more disaster videos and stay informed. In Erbil, relentless rainstorms triggered catastrophic floods, trapping dozens of vehicles under Saida Bridge. The city's streets were transformed into waterways, a chilling reminder of the might of nature and the vulnerability of our urban landscapes. Moving further east, we land in Oman. Here, the aftermath of severe storms led to the floodgates of the Wadi Daika Dam being opened. The result? A startling increase in the reservoir's capacity from 32 million cubic meters to an overwhelming 90 million. This was not a gradual rise, but a sudden, dramatic surge, reflecting the intensity of the storms that preceded it. Now, let's journey to the United Arab Emirates, a region more known for its deserts than its deluges. Yet, in the city of Fujairah, they witnessed storms of an unprecedented scale. The National Meteorology Center responded in kind, issuing a red-yellow warning, a color combination that signals unexpected weather changes for the UAE. Next, we find ourselves in Antalya, a city famed for its idyllic beaches and ancient architecture. However, the thunderstorms that swept through the city were far from idyllic. Torrential rain led not only to floods but also to significant disruptions in transportation. The Regional Meteorological Authority was quick to issue an orange weather warning, signaling the dangerous conditions that had enveloped the city. Finally, we turn to Indonesia, where the city of Java was hit by a terrifying flood disaster. In a single day, 32 villages were engulfed by the rising waters. Homes, rice fields, schools, places of worship, and even cattle shelters were submerged, highlighting the indiscriminate nature of these disasters. From the Middle East to the Mediterranean, nature's wrath is clear. These events all took place in the year 2024, a sobering reminder that our world is becoming increasingly susceptible to such calamities. As we continue to grapple with these challenges, let us remember that the power to change the course lies in our hands. In Indonesia's Java city, a terrifying flood disaster left 32 villages submerged in a single day. The floods in the Grobogan region were particularly severe, causing widespread damage and upheaval. Imagine the scene: over 2,600 homes swallowed by the water, 56 hectares of rice fields transformed into a vast muddy lake. Education in the region ground to a halt as 6 educational institutions were submerged. A place of worship, a sanctuary for many, was also consumed by the rising waters. Even the livestock weren't spared, with a cowshed succumbing to the floods. The very foundations of the community, the roads and embankments, were severely damaged. This flood was not an isolated incident. It's a chapter in the growing book of global flood disasters we've seen in 2024. Each event, a stark reminder of the potential of our world to become submerged. In the face of such devastation, our resilience is tested. The escalating flood disasters of 2024 are not isolated incidents. They're a stark warning of a possible submerged world. These floods, from the swamped vehicles under Saida Bridge in Erbil to the dramatic rise in water levels at the Wadi Daika Dam in Oman, are telling us a story. It's a narrative of a world where the skies have become more unpredictable, where storms are stronger, and where our cities and homes are increasingly at risk of being washed away. The Oman Meteorology's warning about severe rain exceeding 60 millimeters, leading to reduced horizontal visibility due to dust created by thunderstorms, is just one of the many alarm bells ringing across the globe. We're shaping a future where our world could be submerged, where our landmarks, our homes, and our lives could be lost to the rising tide. We must heed these warnings or risk losing our world to the rising tide.